What's up, guys, and welcome back to the MLG 2000 series. It's our first ever 2000 series, and Revan, we're down to the grand finals. We know who's getting the points so far. In third place, we had NOX and Active Threat walking home with 800 points each on those teams. And then on the grand finals, we'll be awarding 2,000 points to the winning team, 1,200 to second place.
All right, not bad. And it's going to be Team Kaliber versus Ignite, as you said. And, you know, Team Kaliber, they've been looking very good. They took out your favorite FaZe.
Yeah.
And then they just took out Active Threat in a very good match. But we've been hearing some very good things about Ignite, who took out Unite Gaming in the first round.
Unite Gaming fell to these guys way early. They're not household names. You got Miyagi and Slasher, who we've seen in the past. They're playing with Kali. And then Ethan, formerly of Dread, is going to be playing with these guys as well. So it seems like a relatively new team, but they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They all got Ignite in their gamer tag, so they're taking this team thing serious, and they're ready to come at some of the best pros from all over the country playing underneath Team Kaliber.
And, you know, I'm looking at the lobby. It looks like everybody's here. They're just getting everything set up. Do you happen to have the maps?
The maps are not in the system quite yet, but I'm sure they'll be coming our way any moment.
All right, but it's going to be a best-of-5 series, so definitely not going to be a short series as we saw in the other previous times, which were all best-of-3s.
No 2-0. You got to win 3 games
3-0.
minimum here. So we'll see who comes out on top of this one. And also, guys, they're not only playing for pro points. Whenever you sign up for a Game Battles tournament, there's prize money on the line if you're signing up with credits. That's the reason that there's some legal issues. Certain states as well as other countries can't participate. So it's not MLG being bad guys and not wanting people to win. But we got to play by the laws if we're going to be giving out cash. And $310 on the line here. It's not a bad day's work playing Call of Duty.
Yeah, I keep glancing at the monitor. It looks like the first map, it's going to be Hardpoint on the map Slums.
Does that make you happy?
Oh, we're going to see a sick anchor battle here.
Sickest anchor battle?
We know that Parasite obviously is one of the top anchors in the game. So we're going to be following him around on the mini-map, seeing when he decides to rotate, where he goes, how he decides to play each spot, which is going to be a good learning experience for viewers, as well as on Ignite. I'm not sure who their anchor is, but whoever it is, they got a tough task ahead.
Yeah, this is your challenge. If you want to warm up for the MLG Pro Circuit, go up against Parasite on Game Battles and get your licks in, because it's not going to be easy the first time. Parasite is one of the best at absolutely shutting down entire zones of a map.
Yeah, so let's say Ignite wins this, and they get 2,000 pro points.
Yep.
Do you have any idea of where that would place them among all the rest of the teams?
Well, at the Pro Circuit event, you have to take into factor that the
Yeah.
winning team gets 10,000 pro points, right?
So Complexity, they get 10,000 already for winning Anaheim.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if
Each.
that's per player or as a team, but
As a
I
team,
assume
okay.
it's per player. So as you win, it's going to be attached to your individual profile. Then when it comes time to do the ranking system, when you submit a team, it's all the individual sums that are added together to come up with your official team ranking. So even if these guys win and get 2,000 points, they still have their work cut out for them to try and catch up with the complexities, with the impacts, with the optic gamings of the league.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of tweets saying that if Ignite win this, they don't guarantee themselves an invite to PAX by any means, guys.
Or number 1
Yeah.
seed going into
Yeah.
Columbus. For all of you people that can't read, go back, find my Twitter. I'm at MLG
Go
Bucket.
back to first grade English. Go back over the alphabet.
There seems to be a lot of
Come back and
confusion,
read.
and it's all 16-year-olds retweeting wrong information on Twitter. So take 5 minutes of your day, read how the pro point system works out, and you will fully understand it. It's a totally fair system.
Maybe we should release like an audiobook reading of the pro point system.
You know, one person once told me, Pucky, you really need to start doing audiobooks. I would listen to your voice all day long. And I found that extremely creepy, but I was also looking at it as an alternate way to make money. So maybe we'll do this after the show.
All right, so here we go. We're just waiting on, it looks like one player from Ignite. We're waiting on, well, let's see, we got Miyagi, Slasher, and Kali. Trying to think of who their fourth is. Ethan.
Ignite's it's got Kali, Ethan, Miyagi, and Slasher. So as soon as Ethan gets in the party, we'll get this one started up. As you mentioned, it is a best of 5. Ethan's in the game. So as soon as they are ready, we'll be kicking this one off. If you're just joining us for the first time on competitive Call of Duty, well, welcome. But here are the rules for Hardpoint in the competitive settings. Revan, we've banned just a few things. The FAL and the Cap 40 are out of the game. You'll see a lot of M8s being used for the assault rifles, a lot of MSCs being used for the SMGs. Haven't seen any crazy assault shield strategies or anything like that, but we have seen Neslo all day for TK running around with a shotgun. Do you think he's pulling out the Remington on this map?
On Slums, I don't think so. Usually when we see Neslo play Slums, he's got the M8 in hand, maybe the AN94, but that's his gun of choice for Slums on CTF and Hardpoint. It's going to be Hardpoint this time around. So if you haven't seen any Hardpoint gameplay on Slums, There are 4 hard points. We're kicking off with the middle statue, then we go to the bottom lot, to the white wall, and then inside the garage, and then we start back all over again.
Right.
Every 60 seconds, we switch hills.
So 4 hard points on this map. It'll be rotating. The key ones, though, number 3 and number 4. If you can lock down junk and then anchor perfectly to get the garage as well, we've seen teams capitalize and get a full 120 points. And remember, it only takes 250 to win. That's half the game right there.
Yeah, and Parasite, you know he's going to be looking to do that. So we're right in the game here. And let's start on board with Ignite. We're going to stay on board with Kali here and see what the new boys
Can we watch
have to prove.
Ethan?
You want to see Ethan?
I miss
All right.
Ethan. Haven't seen him since he was playing with Dread, and they played extremely well in our online qualifiers. I've never watched him at a pro circuit event, but when he plays online, this guy brings it. At the start, interesting strategy running an MSMC, excuse me, as well as 2 of the trophy systems.
Yeah, throwing those out and finds a kill on the hard point. So initial control will go to Ignite as Ethan was pushed up on the spawns, but his teammate got a police call spawn, which means that Team Kaliber, they're going to be on the other side of the map, and Ethan just picked up a shotgun, so I think Nezlo might have that in his hands.
All right,
well,
Theory just broke in with Sharp and cleaned out the middle of the map. Ignite, they originally thought they had flipped spawns off the start, but there was one player behind enemy lines that has totally got the favor back, or turned the tides in favor of TK. Sharp is going to be taken down in the middle, but we got Nezlo on your screen with an MAA1, and he's ready to go to work at short range.
Yeah, he's on a 3 kill streak right now. Finds one more inside the hard point. As Team Kaliber, they battle back, they take the lead. Ooh, Sharp saves Nezlo's life right there, but it's about that time, Puggy. These teams should already be rotating to the next hard point. Parasite, he's at the anchor position while Ignite are trying to fight through the middle map. And look at that spawn. They're so far away from this hard point.
It's not going to be easy for Ignite to break this setup once you have the guys from TK in position. Unfortunately, Sharp is taken down on the statue. Nezlo is going to get some nice kills over on Brickside, and Sharp is going to go all the way back and be the hill boy. So that's going to allow Mr. Theory as well as Parasite to push up a little bit on the blue and the mid stairs and protect Sharp from there. And meanwhile, Nezlo is just locking down this back street. He's going to go down finally, but not before earning himself a Hellstorm and a Lightning Strike.
Look at this, Parasite, 30 seconds remaining. He's already rotated to the next hard point, so you can definitely tell. You know, we don't really care about this hard point that much. Sure, we can get a decent amount of time, and Nezlo, he's got score streaks, but we're going to rotate, we're going to line our setup in gun skill, and if we all get taken out, then Nezlo is going to use his score streaks to re-break the hard point.
And if you guys are a casual Call of Duty fan watching on our YouTube channel for the first time, enjoy everything else that's on YouTube.com/official MLG COD. But I want to tell you that Revan, the player who is directing the game camera right now, is one of the best codcasters in the business. Not only will he show you the best action on the left side of your screen, but he's always going to be highlighting the key player to look out for on the mini-map in the bottom right-hand corner.
Yeah,
right now, that player is going to be Slasher trying to push it.
I love driving the hard point. So Slasher moves around, takes Parasite, which leaves the anchor spot a bit open. I see on the mini-map, Ethan falls, but it's going to be up to Slasher to stay alive. And look, Ethan got a good spawn, and so does his teammates, so they are fighting for spawns pretty hard right now. They just need to take control, pick up the kills, and it's going to go in their favor. 30 seconds left on the white wall hard point. Nice shots here from Slasher.
Ethan's going to have a player on the other side of this wall, solid on the mini-map, and he will get the kill. Cali's trying to push from the middle, though, as TK just will not give up the junk. They're now up 50 seconds over their opponent's Ignite. Off to a phenomenal start, and I'm going to check the stats for you, Revan. 12-8 is Sharp, 10-6 is Theory, 11-6 is Nezlo with the most kills in the game.
Right here.
Sharp, though, is on top of the leaderboard.
And Sharp, he's going to find more kills. Nezlo calls in the Lightning Strike, kills 2 of his teammates, which is a bit unfortunate, especially those were transition kills. But they're going to hold on to his spawn points. Here comes Ignite, though. Miyagi's fighting. He's actually going to use the Hellstorm here to try to hold on to his spot. Miyagi's going to dodge, but he is able to pick up one. Ignite, oh wow, he gets taken out by Nezlo all the way in the back of Bollinger. I definitely thought Miyagi had that kill, but Sharp, he's on your screen, and he's starting to heat up.
Sharp is going off, ladies and gents. He just passed the 15 kill mark at 15-9 for the moment. 4 of those being defense. To put that into perspective, Kali and Ethan have 8 kills combined. Both players struggling at 4-14 and 4-13.
Yeah, so let's take a look at Parasite. Okay, so he's fairly close to his score streaks. He's around maybe a kill, 2 kills away. He's going to get cleaned up, though. As Kali picks up 2 in a row, gets the capture points as well. So some good scrappy time here if he's able to hang on, but he gets cleaned up. Sharp now with 2 to his name. And wow, they are up by almost 100 points, Bucket.
Yeah, Sharp's looking to drop the 20 bomb. He's at 18-10 for the moment. Ethan starting to heat up a little bit for this Ignite squad, and that's exactly what they need. You can't have 2 players with only 4 kills each after 5 minutes. So with 5:45 left on the clock, if he can continue to slay, his team can make a comeback, but being down 100 points, they need to do what TK is doing, and that is simply setting up first and winning almost every gun battle we witness.
Well, if they make a good trade in this middle hard point, they make good trades at the bottom lot hard point, then it's going to come down to the white wall hard point and garage hard point. And how many times have you seen teams come back on those 2 hard points, Bucket?
Countless times, to be honest. Sharp on your screen, though, is trying to prevent any setups from this Ignite squad in the middle of the map. Shots up top. He's going to finish off that kill with the headshot, but gets cleaned up from the side by Kali. Meanwhile, Neslo is going to come in, clean up Kali, and secure the hill. He's sitting behind the head glitch, and with his M8, Neslo is so fierce on this brick side of the map.
Yeah, it's going to be Theory versus Slasher for the anchor battle, but Team Kaliber, they still have the spawns despite Slasher being aggressive. As Neslo gets taken out, so does Slasher. It's going to be Miyagi. He fights for the middle hardpoint, but you're going to get 2 seconds.
Let's go full screen with this mini-map and just show you what these guys from TK are doing right. You can see in the upper right-hand corner, that's Parasite. He was the anchor. Sharp moved out to Cop Car. He's your roaming Slayer. Just picked up a nice 2-piece. And then you have Neslo as well as Theory watching the blue side. If they get by Neslo, it's up to Theory, and watch the rotations in the back. All of these players knowing exactly where the attacks are going to be coming from. They're set up before Ignite gets into position to fire back, and they are absolutely rolling them. Look at that. Parasite on a kill. Neslo with the kill. 5 straight kills for Sharp and 3 straight for Theory, who's on your screen.
Yep, they just played that bottom lot hardpoint perfectly. They had 2 players putting pressure on the middle map and blue side. Ignite, they couldn't push through because they couldn't get the initial kills. Parasite had no work to do on the anchor because there's nobody fighting him. And now we see Ignite, they rotated with around 30, 34 seconds left on the current hardpoint, but they're already getting picked apart here for transition kills.
I just feel bad for Ignite right now, and I'm really scratching my head wondering how the hell did these guys beat Unite Gaming? What went wrong for Unite earlier in the tournament? And Ignite, maybe they're just having a rough game because they fought their way not only through Unite, also took out NOX to get here.
Well, keep in mind, hardpoint's only one of the 3 game types that we play. So Ignite, they might be better at search and destroy, they might be better at capture the flag. We'll find out, because right now this is all Team Kaliber. Sharp going off right now. He's at 10 kill spree.
And
he's got
finally,
33
Sharp
kills.
will go down, and that's not the first time he's broken into the 30s. 33 and 16. Once again, another double positive game from Sharp. Also, if you take a look at that stats one more time, you got Neslo at 25 and 12. The only good player in this game for Ignite right now seems to be Slasher at 19 and 20, but the whole team combined only has 5 defenses.
Yeah, really rough game for you Ignite right now, as look at that, Team Kaliber even holding on to the spawn points while Miyagi is trying to get some scrappy time, but Team Kaliber, they're fighting from all different angles here.
And you can see the game starting to have a little bit of connection issues, as this is Theory's host. Everyone dropping to 3 and 2 bar, but at this point the game is nearly over anyway. TK just looking to close it out strong as we jump on board with Sharp once again. Let's go check out what Theory is doing as he comes off the next respawn.
Well, okay, so he's off a blue spawn. They're going to get control of this garage hardpoint, and he's probably going to try to cut him off at bricks or middle map here. As you see, that's where everyone... Oh, potential for a 4-piece here. Yeah, he lights it up. Picks up 3 kills from Ignite. Slasher calls in his lightning strike. Going to use a Hellstorm, but it's all over. 5 seconds remaining for Team Kaliber to shut it out, and Ignite, they are more than 5 seconds away from the hard point. So the first map going to go very convincingly. Team Kaliber, Sharp drops 39 kills.
250 and 98. Sharp 1 away from the 40 bomb, as it is all TK in game number 1. And here's your final kill cam from Neslo. Neslo going for the crotch shots, and he's going to get it on Ethan.
Let's take one final look at this. Okay, 39-18 for Sharp, 7 caps, 9 defends, but Neslo also played very well. 27 and 14, 22 and 15 from, I believe that was Theory, it looked like.
Yep. But
nonetheless, Team Kaliber looking very strong in our first map.
All right, guys. Well, as we do with all of the series, we're going to switch host, let the other team host our next one, as it'll be a battle back and forth all the way to game 5, hopefully. Can Ignite turn it on in game number 2 to tie up our series at 1 apiece? We'll find out after this.